hasn't been confirmed yet, but the fight will be in late November or early December. Froch was critical of Rose after Brits sparred with Mikel Kessler ahead of their fight, and earlier the pair went head-to-head on Sky Sports News.
Not many British fighters go over overseas to help a foreign fighter prepare for a world title fight against somebody from Britain. But George did what was right for him, which I thoroughly expected him to. You know, it was good for him to go over there and fight or spar Mikel Kessler, because it gives him a bit of experience and gives him what he needs moving forward in his professional career. He come under a lot of stick for that. You know, he's sort of working against his stablemate, working against the British fighter, but it wasn't the biggest crime of the century. It's just something that a lot of fighters don't choose to do. But George Groves chose to be selfish, and it's a selfish sport. So, you know, fair play to him. No problem with that at all.
Well,
George, were you being selfish?
I didn't actually get a lot of stick. The only one who was bent out of shape about it was Cole himself. So apart from Cole, you know, people say, you know, you've got to go out and do what's right for you. And I actually done Cole a favour. I went out and softened Mikel up going for him. And he ended up winning, didn't he? Just like previous, when the first time Cole boxed Mikel, I sparred with Cole. Maybe I softened Cole up because Mikel won that first one. So, you know, we'll never know. But, you know, there was no better sparring for me at the time. Mikel called me up, well, not me personally, but wanted me out there for sparring. We went out, you know, we did a few rounds, not that many, and, you know, came back. Cole got the win. I'm playing the long game. I always wanted the Froch fight, so we're winning.
So you sparred with both of them. Who's the better?
Oh, Cole, without doubt. You know, without doubt, Cole.
What do you make of that comment, Cole?
I forgot to thank George Groves, actually, for softening up Mikel Kessler. So I'll have to buy him a drink next time I'm hanging around his neck of the woods for doing that for me. I appreciate that, George. But it's time for him to shine now. I mean, he's got his world title shot. And, you know, the reason people are being dismissive of him is because he's not boxed anybody ranked in the top 15 in the world throughout his career. And now all of a sudden he's jumping in with a guy that's ranked number 2 in the world, pound for pound in the top 5, you know. So it's a big, big ask for him. And this is probably why he's going to, you know, step up his training, rise to the occasion, and do his best. He can only do his best. He's going to bring his A game. He's got Adam Boob in the corner, you know, the master tactician, as he calls himself. So we'll see what his tactics are. But let's hope he comes to fight and doesn't come to, you know, dance around the ring and try and keep safe, which would be the sensible option. Let's hope he comes and gives the fight fans what they want, and we can make this a great British domestic dust-up.
It's interesting.
Where, you know me, I'm very, very confident I will come out on top.
It's interesting, Cole, already you're asking me to conform to a certain style of boxing for this fight. You've asked me not to move. Why? I mean, I have, in my opinion, a few variations of the way I can approach this fight. You're very one-dimensional. You like to walk forward and just brawl your way through, you know, to win fights, which has worked very well for you. But why now already are you asking me to conform to a certain style of fighting?
I'll tell you why, because this fight's on Sky, it's on pay-per-view, and, you know, I like to give the fans what they want. And if you box the way you box the Gale, then that's not going to give the fans what they want. It's not going to be a very exciting fight. But obviously, you do what you're going to do, that's fine. That's your prerogative.
Okay.
Well, here's the tale of the